Good day, parents. Welcome to our parent conference, grade 3 to 7, and it's term 1. I would like to make a statement. Students with a positive attitude tend to achieve higher academic success, with a focus on keywords positive attitude. What is my attitude regarding schoolwork around my child? They believe, that is the student with a positive attitude, they believe in themselves and their capabilities. Do you believe in them, or do you break them down? Do you already tell them they can't before they've tried? Now, a person with a positive attitude, I would say a student with a positive attitude, is motivated and driven to start. They can't wait for the term to start. And why? Because they want to finish the term and have a holiday. They've got a structured routine with planning and with to-do lists, almost like a shopping list. If you go without a shopping list to the shop, you've got a problem because it's going to take much longer because you didn't plan properly. And also, your bill at the end of the day will be much more than you actually planned for. So structured routine is a key. Then a mindset shift. I can do this. I can do this. I believe in myself. I can do this. Then, if you put effort in, the intelligence and the skills improve. Yes, if you work hard, you will achieve. If it takes longer, that's fine. But if you put effort in, because remember, not two students are the same. Not two students have the same intelligence or skills. But by putting effort in, they can do it. Enthusiasm for learning new things. They make learning enjoyable. So they are enthusiastic about learning new things. Then, if I work and try hard, I can do it. Fall in the same category as putting effort in. I can do it if I put in effort. So parents, my question to you is, do you believe in your child? Do you believe your child can do it, even if you can't see it at this stage? How must you finish? How can you finish a grade in a year? Number 1, by completing the daily goals. You have to put in at least 5 to 6 working hours in a day, but the little ones, they can get away with less. But the hours of the day will finish once the goals was completed. Some kids work faster, some kids work slower. Doesn't matter. As long as they put enough hours in a day. If work is overdue, this is usually what stands out. They don't put enough hours in. So if you go to a normal school, you will have the morning at school, and in the afternoon you've got homework every day. So that is a normal. If you work 5 to 6 hours, it's only a morning. You can spread it out, but it's productive hours, not just sitting behind the computer. Keep good communication with the teacher on the platform as well as on team. How to finish a grade in a year. That's what we're talking about. Then, keep the communication with the teacher and then also with respect. Now, I want to say, parent, keep your communication also open with the teacher if you want to know something. Never underestimate your child and their abilities. Good, let's go back to basics. 25% of the year is done. 25% of the work is a term's work. So if you want to finish in 1 year, you should have done at least 25% per subject. You can go on your students' or your child's work on the course tab. You will find the percentage completion on the course tab. If a student has started at the beginning of the year, they should have completed already 25% or more of the work. That should have been done already. If not, work can be reset In other words, if it was overdue, but the workload is becoming more because of the reset. So you don't want that. So yes, we don't want to drive them with you're overdue, you're overdue. That's not what we want to do. But it's important to know, finish your daily work as the majority of students does. Then finish your daily work and you will finish your grade in the year. Invigilation. Parents, facilitators, a quiz, a test, and exam, you need to invigilate. Either the parent or the tutor must be available sitting next to the student, because sometimes they do funny things. They just press any buttons and then it just jump off the page. But if they kicked off in a quiz, test, or exam, the parent or facilitator, within 5 minutes, they need to send a message with an explanation to the teacher. Otherwise, the quiz, the test, and exam can't be reassigned. If there's an alternative, yes, but it can also end up in a 0%. And what is the reason they can't sit? They're not allowed to sit by themselves doing a quiz, test, or an exam. That is exam conditions. A student can also be requested to write in the tests and exams in LAN school, in our virtual test room. It all depends on the teacher, but that will be communicated. What is LAN school? This is a virtual test room, virtual exam room, where they download software, which we give them the link, download the software, and they write the test in this virtual test room where someone is watching them, where a facilitator is watching their screen to see what they are doing. But this will be communicated if necessary. Some messages and tips. Yes, the messages on the platform and on Teams. Platform is message and help function, and then also Teams. Remember that Teams must be available online during the morning so that the teachers can communicate. Then if they need help, obviously they send a message. Doesn't matter the status of the teacher. It doesn't matter what is the status of the teacher. Or they can book a tutor session on Teams. I know the kids don't always want to book because they're afraid the teacher might think they're not clever. But you know what? You as a parent, guide them to do that. If they can only get a session tomorrow, a tutor session tomorrow, then they can already start with tomorrow's work today in another subject, so that tomorrow that's done and they can work more in the subject they've got a tutor session in where they were stuck. If a teacher did not answer a message within the day, the message must have slipped from their dashboard, so please, they have to just resend that message. So if that happens, they must just resend a message, because the teacher will answer them in the same day. A parent will be included in communication if necessary. If the teacher feels necessary to communicate with you as a parent, whatever the situation is, they will include you on Teams in a message. Now, if a teacher sends messages, if a student does not respond to a message by the end of the day, the switch on platform will be blocked. Why? Because this is a waste of time for a day or two, and it's a loss of productivity. Make sure all messages are read at the end of the day, because usually it's something where the teacher just wants the child to just add something, take away something, whatever the case might be. But if they don't answer, they're stuck in that subject, and you will see that they haven't worked in that subject for a day or two. Teams and platform messages must all be read and dealt with by the end of the day. And this includes the parents as well. Please answer your messages. Please keep your teams on. Teams for parents, that is the school communication with the parent. Please keep your teams on during the day and look at your messages towards the end of the day or before the end of the day. Then, yes, we've got a virtual test. I stayed fit this year It's in term 3, September, October, and info will be shared in the beginning of term 2. And this is a virtual Eisteddfod, so music and drama and dancing can all be videoed, and but the criteria is all in the documentation, so we will send that to you beginning of next term. They can also do documentary videos and life hack videos, and they can write essays, photography, art, all those things. And then we've got a live culinary cook-off, which is like a master chef. And the students really enjoy doing that. But we will give the information to you beginning of the term. And Marianne Visser will be acting principal next term. And Megan van Graan will be filling the role of Faye as public relations term 2. And myself and Faye will be out of office in term 2. Then holidays, schools close on the 28th. And it will reopen on the 8th. And please take a break and give your child a break. Don't do anything. Take a good break. Lie down. Just relax. And have a fun time with your child. Thank you.